I came across an old diary entry that I found to be surprisingly precise in capturing my thoughts after meditation and self-inquiry. I thought it might resonate with those of you also investigating their mind. Let me know your thoughts, or if you've had similar experiences. Whenever I sit down to observe myself and really delve into Krishnamurti's idea that the observer is the observed, something fascinating happens. I either become the thought that arises or the observer of that thought. It feels like I'm either one or the other, but never both at once. For example, a thought spontaneously pops up. I'm going to cook something. Then I switch back to being the observer, recognizing, there was a thought, and reminding myself to be attentive again. From this, I conclude that the observer itself is also a thought, one that comments on the original thought. The two thoughts follow one another. The observer, the one who comments, vanishes when a new thought arises, only to reappear afterward to say, there was a thought. So the observer speaks about the past. Neither of these, the thought nor the observer, feels like my true nature or consciousness because both are temporary. They come and go. This realization made me smile because I'm essentially caught in a loop. Thought one arises, and then thought two analyzes thought one. Then another thought comes, followed by an analyzing thought again, this time disguised as a neutral observer, saying, there was another thought. It's a never-ending cycle, and suddenly the image of the Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail, makes perfect sense. But then I wonder, who am I in this cycle? I don't really know who I am, and I start to realize why meditation or self-inquiry feels so exhausting, why this constant observing doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Who am I without this crazy loop? Who am I without these thoughts? What lies beneath it all? What is my true essence? I realize I need to explore this for myself. When I'm really tired, on the verge of falling asleep, the thoughts just rush past me, and I don't care about them at all. I don't take them seriously. There's just a presence that notices the flow of thoughts, but they don't stick, and they don't create new ones. The thoughts appear and disappear within this presence, but the presence itself remains untouched. In contrast, the so-called observer and the thoughts take turns appearing, like switching roles, but this presence doesn't vanish. The thoughts come and go, but the presence stays constant. So could I be that presence, the one that perceives the thoughts as they arise? Am I the presence in which thoughts even begin to exist? Sadly, I often drift into deep sleep after these reflections, and once I'm there, even the awareness of the presence fades. When I wake up, all I remember is blackness. There's nothing. I've often wondered what happens during deep sleep. Where does the presence go? If that's who I truly am, why does it seem to disappear? According to Robert Adams, this presence doesn't vanish during deep sleep. It's just that I'm not aware of it. If one transcends the mind, there is no deep sleep as we know it. There's only pure presence, pure awareness. True realization, he says, is being aware of the self, even in deep sleep.